Good morning, everybody. Yes, it's time for another Pilates session. I just want to welcome in some new people to the group. Let me think. I should keep this on a piece of paper. My brother in America, Ian, welcome. Bern in Mauritius, hello, hello. Margie and Tanith in somewhere past Grahamstown towards Port Alfred. They were with me for many years and they're back. So welcome to you guys. If any of you pass this video on to your friends, let me know so I can welcome them in. Life here on the farm, I don't know what day it is on this. Are we day 7, day 8? Who knows? Very peaceful. My mom is really well. I was gifted with a massage table from Deirdre. Have I welcomed you, Deirdre, to the circle? From McGregor. She's actually going to be flying back to the UK. She's waiting for an emergency repatriation flight. So we can just add her to our prayers if she gets on a flight really soon. It's been very stressful for her. So welcome, Dee. Love you. So I got massage table from her, and I've been massaging my mother every day, and it has been amazing. Her movement is, she's mostly pain-free. She hasn't had any pain meds for 2 days. If you guys know me, that's just miraculous. Plus, I'm getting really, she's my guinea pig, so I'm really getting a really good sense of massage treatments. My good friend Francis is here, and he's helping me to learn as well. So when I open the studio on the other side of this, I will be adding massage as part of my treatments. I wish I could go to all your houses right now and give you all a massage, because I know it would it's so de-stressing and so good for the lymphatic system, and it just feels good to touch. And for those of you who are alone, I'm going to start today's session with self-touch, with a little bit of no, that could be taken the wrong way, but self-touch, a little bit of compassionate self-awareness. So let us begin. Welcome, everybody. I can't tell you, how much this has meant to me to have this circle growing and to have your feedback. Please send me feedback. You can go onto my YouTube page. So when you get this video, there's a link and you can subscribe to my YouTube. That way I don't have to send out a million links. A million, okay, I'm being very optimistic. But it's easier for me if you go on to subscribe, and then you get a notification that this video is coming up. So that's one way of doing it. 3 minutes talking is enough. So let us begin. Good. All right, you've got a new angle of my house here today. So I'll just give you a little guided tour. This is my lounge looking into the kitchen. So my kitchen's a nice bright yellow. I've got my blind down because it was too bright. And I'd like to thank my mother, who has designed my house, and I just accept all the changes she brings because she has a very good eye. Anyway, so there's my home. Okay, so we're going to start today with, as I said, self-care. Specifically for those that don't have someone with them. If you have a partner, please, the nicest thing to do is put a towel over your partner, let them lie on their back, let them lie on their tummy, put a towel over them, and then just rub your hands down their body. Okay, rub your hands down their body, and that's just a really nice, comfortable way to exchange love. All right, so we're going to start with our right hand on the left shoulder, and we're going to just start with brushing down the arm, from the shoulder down the arm, a nice strong strokes down, and then you're going to press into the shoulder, and you're going to pull across the body to the right hip and shake it out. Left hand to the right shoulder, pull down and rub down, nice and vigorous, down from the shoulder to the hand, and then hand into the shoulder, press into those muscles and across the body, shaking it out. Shake those arms out, shake those knees, both hands up to the shoulders, and you're going to put your hands around your neck and then just press on the outside of the vertebra with the fingers going up the spine, and then pull down. pull down the body and down the sides, neck, chest, around and down. Pull, and it feels really good. We're also stimulating the lymphatic system to just detox a bit, so this is really worthwhile. And as I said to the woman, under the bra line, out, men, chest area, press and pull out the side of the body, and that is really going to help with any congestion in the nose and the sinuses. And then pull, brush down, brush down, brush down. And then we're going to put one hand on top of the other, and we're going to make a nice circle around. We're going to start anti-clockwise around that belly, helping digestion and waking up all the nerves in the gut. And then we're going to change direction. We're going to go clockwise and nice. And you can press them quite hard. And you actually get a bit of a workout with the arms as well. So there we go. And then we're going to do a figure of 8. So we're going to go round and round. Through the belly line, round, belly line, round, belly line. That's it. And then to the back. And you're going to round your back slightly. So you're going to tuck your knees in, round the spine. Okay? And then really wipe down. Good. Wipe the body. And get quite strong. Pull down. And now we're going to go down the legs. Each leg all the way to the feet, and then you know it. Nice, it's slapping the tummy. Guys, I normally end with this. We're starting today because if you tap the chest, we can get quite distanced and distracted with staring at the news or working on the computers or on the phones all the time. A lot more than usual because we're so stuck at home. So this is a good way to get back into the body. Okay, let's tap the throat, and while we're doing that, you're going to just pulse on the knees, getting grounded. Pulse, 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 pulse. Tap above on the forehead, cheekbones. Nice deep breaths. Chin, throat, chest, clavicle, chest, just by the rib cage, and gut. Okay, so we do that again. So we're going to start at the head, the forehead, tap, 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 under the eyes, cheekbones, as hard as you can, but don't hurt yourself. Chin, throat, sternum, side, gut. Nice, all right. I hope you feel a little bit more present, a little bit more grounded. Let us begin. Nice deep breath in. Arms reaching up to the ceiling. Lift the chin. Stretch. And now we're going to stretch the right arm. Stretch right arm up, left arm. Straight up, right arm. And really stretch as much of the body. Get like a cat. Stretch right and left. And right. Now we're going to bring those arms forward slightly with each stretch. We're going to drop the hands forward. So we're stretching through the shoulder blade range of movement. So we're really stretching. Okay, and I always think of like a cat kneading the blankets, you know. So really get those stretch in. Good. Deep breath in. And stretch right, left, right, left. And you know what? In our Pilates group, Mosi and Anna and Penny and Skalk and Sigrid, the last Thursday of the month, we always have a stretch and release. Well, we try to. And I know that on Thursday, we didn't. So I guess this is more that last Thursday of the month session where we're taking it a little bit easier and really just treating the body to really feel good. All right, so we take the hands behind the back and then cross them over each other. Hold them, pull them down, and then pull the shoulders back. Okay, pulling the shoulders back. And lift the chin, and then just press the hips forward and stretch. And then you're going to pull the chin down and bring the hands up. And roll forward. Don't hurt yourself. And release. Good. Side stretches. We're going to take the feet a little bit wider apart. Okay? And we're going to slide the left hand. I always take my middle finger onto my seam. So there's your alignment. Okay? Toes are facing forward. I'm a little bit off center here, aren't I? I am. Ooh, I've been with my mother too long. Oh, she would be very annoyed if she saw this. She doesn't like things out of alignment. Okay. Okay. All right. Does this count as cabin fever? So, middle finger on the seam, feet facing forward, a little bit wider than hip width apart. Okay, we're going to take that right arm to the shoulder, thumb pressing into the shoulder. And then you're going to drop over to the side and you're going to stretch across. Now, make sure that you don't drop one hip forward and lean over. Okay, you want to really keep it over to the side and reaching over. So you're not leaning into the hips or forward and you're not stretching that shoulder. Okay, right overhead. Okay, ready? We're going to drop to the side and then we're going to stretch. Stretch. 1, 2. Pull the shoulder down. 3. Tummy in. 4. 5. Keep the tummies nice and strong. 6. And support here. 7 and 8. Hold that stretch and bring it back. It's a really long stretch on the side of the body. Alright, we're going to take it over to the other side. If it feels like a lot of pressure on the spine, if you don't feel supported, don't go as far. Go to just here, as long as you're getting a good extension. Hey, shut up! My lovebirds, you've got your breakfast. What is it? Sorry, sounds of nature. Okay. Oh my God. I'll take them outside next time. Moonlight. Okay, so right hand on the pants, sliding down and reaching over, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, tummy in, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and bring that arm back. We're going to bring both arms to shoulder height. Turn the thumbs back and gently pull the arms behind you, just as far as you can. Don't strain the shoulders, but don't also lift the chest. Okay, keep the ribs pulling down to the hip bones. Okay, and don't lean into those hips. Keep nice and lengthened up, top of the head to the ceiling. So keep centered on your pelvis. Okay, and breathing in, 1, out breath. 2, take your time and really get that extension on the arms. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. Now you're going to turn the thumbs forward, bring them together so fingertips are touching. Make sure your shoulders are nicely pulled down, so don't round them up. Pull them down. Okay, and this is one, I'm going to bring my feet in a little bit, and it's my dad's birthday on the 12th of April, which is just around the corner. And as Ian, you'll remember this, my dad always did this by the swimming pool like every morning. He would go, so it's 2 breaths in as you pulse the elbows back, and then a nice deep exhale as you pull the arms open. Okay. Ready? I'm going to do 8. So it's 2 breaths in, 1 out. And 2 more. And take the arms down, shake it out. Good. Now you might get a little bit lightheaded with that one if you're not used to having deep breaths. So just take a moment to relax there. Even I got a little bit lightheaded. I was holding in a little bit too much breath. Okay. So the next one we're going to do, and I'm using my chair to film on, so I'm going to bring up another chair. actually. I'm going to use my mom's Zimmer frame. Ah, classic. The new Pilates equipment. Which brings me hope, because clearly when I'm in my 90s, I can be doing it from here. Yay! Alright, so if you've got a chair, that's fine. The back of the chair is going to work. Oh my word, what next? Okay, now you don't need to use the chair. I'm using it just because the balance might not be that good. So arms are going to go out extended in front of you, shoulders down, and you're going to up your toes, and then you're going to bend. And you can use the chair there. Okay, it's got to be far enough that you don't knock your knees against it. And then breathe in and heels down. Anna, you obviously can't go down to a full extension. Anybody with knee ops, you can't go down the full way. So for knees that are a little bit tight, you're going to go from this position, you're going to go wide leg, you're going to go up into the toes, and then you're going to just bend as much as you can there. Okay, but keep the body nice and upright. So that is form 1. Okay, if you've got a full extension, you've got good balance, let's go. We're going to do 8 of these. Okay, breathe in and down. Okay, did you see my knees going all wobbly there? There's no hiding from you guys. So let's try and keep that alignment nice and strong. Breathe in and down. Number 2, up onto the toes and keep the control. That was better. And breathe in and down. And 3. Whoa, no ankles. And bend. Watch that your knees don't flare. My friend attends Huguenot Avenue. And up. Breathing in and release. Number 4. So just an aside there, the chair is there to help you if you can't get all the way down and you need help for that, just that initial lift off. Okay? If you can't go all the way down, don't. Take it as your body can do. Right, don't overstrain your body. Where were we? 4. Okay. I have a visitor. Where are you? That is my mom's dog, Lila. Hello, Snooky. Say hello to everybody. Hi. All right, number 4. I'm coming down to you, girl. And oh, I have another welcome to my cousin Paddy in PE. Welcome, Paddy. And down. And 5. Breathe in. And bend. Keep those heels off the ground. Nice. And lift. Woo. And down. And 6. It's a simple little exercise, but it really works the body. And down. Good. And lift off. Woohoo. And down. I was getting very tense in my upper body, so try and keep the upper body relaxed, and it will get a little bit easier. 7. Sigrid, what number are we on? Okay, I'm going to do that again. 7 and down. Ah, my wobbles. And up we go. And heels down. Last one. And lift. And bend. Good. And lift. And heels down. Whoa, that was tough. Phew, shake it out. Okay, since we have got the chair here, or the Zumba frame, depending on your age group, I'm going to bring it into the exercise here. So this is the back of the chair. I'm going to step away from it, a nice good pace away, and you can judge when you go into the exercise. I'm going to bring my arms overhead, deep breath in, and I'm going to tuck my arms next to my ears, okay? And then I'm going to fold from the hips, so I'm going to go nice straight back. And now when you've got your chair there, you want to get your ears next to your arm, and really, then you want to position your body so that your legs are under your hips. They're not at a tripod, like you want a right angle, okay? Not acute and not obtuse. Okay. Alright, so feet under the hips, and you're going to touch the top of the chair. Alright, now you're going to bring your arms back, and your chin's tucked in, your eyes are looking directly at the ground, and you're going to bend your knees and you're going to swoop. Now remember what I said to you before about your knees always being over your feet. When you swoop, there, you're going to push your hips backwards. Okay, so you're not going to bring your knees in front of your feet and put strain on your kneecaps. They must be in line. How do you know this? Get a partner to show you, or work with a mirror. Okay, you'll feel, though, this angle here is on the front of your knee, whereas here, you're going to feel it here. The work is going to be there, and not in front of the shins and ankles. That's not good? That's good. Okay, enough talking. Are we ready? Whew, okay, this one does work us. So, arms overhead, breathe in. Fold from the hips, fold forward to your chair. Get yourself into position. Breathe in and swoop. Breathe in, straightening the legs and swoop. Breathe in. And 3. Stretch those arms. 4. And really tighten those stomach muscles. And 5. Up to the ears. Keep the chin tucked in. And 6. Whew. 7. Push those hips back. Last one. And 8. And now we're going to just flow to the ground and hang. Shake out those arms, the head, and curl up. Nice. Thank you, Mr. Zuma. Thank goodness it's a chair, not a president. Alright. Political jokes aside. Going down onto the ground. Straighten the legs out. Long back of the neck. Try and get that spine nice and straight. Shoulders back. Alright, we're going to bring our hands together. I'm going to come back to this side. And elbows up. Okay, shoulders down. And I want you to, you're going to circle the shoulders in this position. Okay, so keep the hands pressing against each other. Bring the shoulders forward, up, pull them back. And keep that hands pressed into your chest. Okay, for a nice big circle. There we go. 8, 7, keep the spine erect. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it the other way around. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lengthen the spine. 5, 6, 7, and 8. You get some nice heat in those hands from that. Stretch the arms up. Hold it up there, toes pulling back. And open the hands forward. Drop the chin to the chest and roll forward towards the toes. And we're going to pulse forward here. Okay, toes are pulling back, feet are hip width apart, parallel. Try and keep that position. Don't let the legs pull out. And no, don't bend your knees. So men with very little stretch. I know my brother's highly flexible, so he's probably going to pull a cigarette on us where he kind of goes to the swimming pool. But the rest of you with very tight hip flexors, go as far as you can, maintaining straight legs, toes pulled back. Do not allow for this. Okay? So keep that lengthening, chin tucked in. We're going to pulse 8 times, 3 times this morning. Okay, chin in and we're going. 1, stretch. And nice and gentle. 2. And start off soft. Let the body warm up. 3, rounding the back. 4. It's an exhale as you reach forward. 5. I'm going to take it from the side. 6. Shoulders back. 7. 8. Okay, good. We're going to do another 2 sets. Ready? Make sure that your hands, your shoulders haven't closed, that your hands are nice and parallel, and that they're not closed in here. Keep them shoulder width apart. Ready? And 1. Exhale. And up. 2. Breathing in as you roll up. 3. Oh, good morning. 4. Like he's decided to join in. 5. 6. Oh my word. 7. And 8. And up. Relax the arms for a sec. Make sure that you've kept that nice parallel legs. If you need to just shake them out in between the last one, you can do that. Alright, lengthening up the spine. Arms forward. Deep breath in. Chin to chest. And now we can really extend as far as you can for each one. Ready? 1. Stretch. And coming back to form. 2. Reach. And up. 3. 4. 5. Reaching. 6. 7. And last one we're going to hold. Ready? And 8. And hold. Take 3 really deep breaths in there. Deep breath in. And exhale. Deep breath in. And exhale. And last one. And release. Nice. Alright, let's get those hip flexors loosened up. We're going to go onto our backs. And I want you to put your right foot on your left knee. And it's kind of in front of the knee. Okay? And you're going to gently press that right knee out. Arms are going to go out to the sides. Okay? And then you're going to take the left knee off down to the ground. And the foot is going to push against it and press that right knee out. It's a nice stretch all the way down the body. Head to the center. Shoulders are open and relaxed. Thumbs are pointing towards the head side. Nice deep breath in. And exhale. And as you exhale, relax the body. Loosen up wherever you feel tension. And out. One more. And out. And we're going to take it over to the other side. So bring the left knee up. Keep the foot on there. And drop it over to the right side. And I use the right foot to push the left knee down. Okay, you might not be able to make it look this flat, but wherever you can. Keep the shoulders relaxed. And breathe. Deep breath in. And exhale. Soften the body. Relax. Deep breath in. And out. And last time. And exhale. And to center. We'll change sides. So now I've got my left foot on my right knee. Left knee is pushing out sideways. And I'm going over to the right side. Dropping the right knee to the ground. Pressing the left knee out. Head turn to the center, and nice deep breath. Deep breath in, and exhale. And in, and exhale. Relax the body, and in, and exhale. Good. Back to center. And now we're going to take the right leg over to the left side. Head turn to center. Use that left foot to push the knee down. And 3 deep breaths in. And exhale. Relaxing the body. And deep breath in. And exhale. And last one in. And exhale. Great stuff. Bring both knees to the chest. Breathe in. Lift the head and shoulders on the out breath. Breathe in. And exhale. And exhale. Good. And we're going to roll up. And we're going to roll like a ball. Let's just do 3. Curling. And up. A lot easier than rolling on the lawn, on the outside. And 2. You want to keep your chin tucked in. And round the spine. Roll off the glutes. And curl. 3. Nice. And down. Good. Let's lengthen out those legs. We should be ready for a nice roll up, roll down. And we're just going to do 3 today. So toes pulling back. Breathe in. Tuck in the tummy muscles. Roll onto the back. 1 vertebra at a time. Curling down. Arms overhead. Toes pointed. You're going to breathe in. Bring the arms forward. Exhale. Follow those legs. Pushing towards, rounding. Round that spine, chin tucked in, stretching towards the toes. And then pulling the toes back and lengthening up the body to straight up. Make sure the hands are nice and parallel when you do that. So as you curl down, make sure that you don't round and constrict the throat. Okay, toes are pulling back on the roll down. Breathe in. And exhale, curling, curling. Watch those hands closing. Curl. And arms overhead. Toes pointed. Breathe in. And curling up. Curling, curling. Keep the arms open. Tucking the chin in. And rolling forwards. And curling upright. Toes flexed. Good. And we're going to do 1 more. Breathe in. And curling down. Roll, roll. Arms overhead. Toes pointed. Remember to breathe. Breathe in. Exhale. Now keep those shoulders open, toes pointed, and really get some movement on that spine. Curling forward and stretching. Good. And upright. Nice. Bring the feet together. Knees open. And you're going to roll onto your hips, onto the back of the glutes, a nice meaty fleshy part. And round the back, breathe in, and exhale, and you're going to push the chest forward. Okay? I'm looking at you, but what you want to have is a nice long back. So the neck is lengthened, no wrinkles on the back of the neck. Okay? So you're going to keep that chin in, and rock back, breathe in, exhale, in, exhale, in, and what this is doing is really awakening all the nerve endings in the gut, in the spine, helping digestion, waking up the lymphatic system is really good for you. And plus you're breathing and invigorating, so you're going to get nice and awake. And last one, bring the knees together, and we're going to keep the feet on the ground, Take that left arm behind you, bring the right arm over the knees, and slide the hand down the leg, okay? Getting that shoulder pressing to the ankle, if you can, if you've got some of that reach, and then open that left shoulder up and turn to the left. Lengthen up the spine, okay? So you're using your body for flexion here. And release. Other side. So left hand's coming to the right side of the body, right hand's going behind you. Lengthen up the spine, slide that arm down, getting that shoulder to roll in, okay? And turn the right shoulder away. Turn. Lengthen up that spine. Nice flexion. And release. Good. Crossing the legs comfortably. And we're going to go onto the upper body here, to the shoulder and neck area. So I want you to drop your ear to the right shoulder. Now, I'm not going to slump, okay? No raggedy doll. So lengthen up the body and try and keep a nice erect spine, okay? So just lengthen up, imagine the base, your tailbone, and then pull up to the top of the head, nice and strong. All those muscles along the spine are holding the spine erect. So when you turn your head to the side, when you drop your ear down, all that you're doing is the upper cervical spine is folding over, not the body. Don't slump. Okay, you're going to feel a nice stretch on, you guys must know this word, the sternocleidomastoid. Okay, so really get that ear to the shoulder and hold it there. And as you're doing that, just keep that spine lengthened. A little bit of tension on the tummy, not tight, just gently pressing it in. Okay, knees are pushing down, hips are pushing to the ground, spine's lengthened, and ear to the shoulder. Okay, so we've got a nice, I can actually feel it in the base of my spine here. So I know I'm getting a good extension. Relax the shoulders, don't let them tense up. And hold that. Now we're going to gently pulse that. No tension, don't overdo it. Just a gentle pressure. And we're going 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, lengthen that spine, 3, 2, and 1, and come up. Good. Lengthen up again. Going to take the left ear to the left shoulder, drop it over, and pulsing. 1, lengthen up that spine, 2, 3, try not to turn the chin, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Great stuff. Chin to chest, lengthen that spine, and I'm going to use my hands. So what I generally do is I make a net, okay, thumbs down, and I put that behind my head and my thumbs tuck in behind my ears, okay? Give me nice support. When I drop my chin down, I'm not breaking my neck, okay? I'm keeping that nice length, and I'm gently keeping the length. I'm putting a bit of pressure on my neck. Don't overdo it. Feel what feels right for you. It's gently opening up the cervical spine into the lumbar area. So gentle pressure. 1, 2. Don't drop into the body. Keep it lengthened. 3, 4. Nice breaths. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Great. And bring the arms down. And now we're going to turn that chin to the left. And again, I'm not going to collapse on anything. I don't know if I invited Karen yet. Welcome, Karen. I hope you're watching and doing the exercises. All right, so turn the chin. And we're going to gently turn it to the shoulder. Ready? And 1. Keep the shoulders open, spine erect. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And over to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Great. And shake it out. Very good. All right, I feel a lot looser there. So that's good. Okay, we're going to go on to the hands and knees. I know you can do the lie on your back and do the knee opening exercises. We just got to do a little bit of work here. So onto the hands and knees. And we're going to do a spine extension here. My guys, you all know, the right arm's going to come up to the ear. And when you bring the arm up, make sure that your hands get a nice extension, okay? Don't drop the wrist down and lift the fingers, because that means there's a shortening on the shoulder. So I want a full extension, okay, from that. So the right arm's going to come up to shoulder height, and then the left leg is going to extend behind. Now watch that the leg doesn't turn out or bend, or that you drop onto one hip. Try and keep a nice strong tabletop, okay? So you're going to first, and make sure that your neck is long, that you're not dropping into that area, okay? Keep that length in. Shoulders are strong. Hand is directly under the shoulder, and knees are under the hips, okay? Dropping the chin down, keeping a nice strong back, and pull those shoulders back, okay? Tummy muscles are in. Don't tuck the bum under, or don't also be a sleigh back, okay? So keep that strength on that. If anyone has questions about this, please WhatsApp me, okay? Breathe in and exhale with that right arm to shoulder height. Stabilize the tummy muscles. Get that chin down. It's going to want to lift to support that shoulder. Okay? And slide that left leg straight back. And then lift it off the ground. Knee turned in. Strengthen the body. Get into position. And stretch them. Keep the tummy muscles in. And hold for 8, 7, 6, 5. Chin down. 4, 3, 2, 1, and down, and shell stretch. Bring the arms behind you to release the shoulders. Good. And we're going to do the other side. All right. Getting back into position. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Long back of the neck. Sliding out the left arm, long fingers, strengthen up the body, and slide that right, oopsie. Houston, we have a problem. Ha! If it looks like my foot's resting on the couch, no, it's not. It's there. I have a prop, I'm going to use it. Alright, left arm out, right leg back. Turn that knee in, straighten up the shoulders. Pull that shoulder back, and we're going to hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Oh, it's such a... Okay, so I'll make sure the bird is outside next time. And bring your hands back. Nice. Okay. Still on the hands and knees. My personal favorite is just to do a release. So you're going to round the spine, pull one shoulder back, pull the other shoulder back. Any kind of movement. Stick the bum in the air, lift the head, draw up the head down. You want to move, get as much movement in the body as you can. Keeping the hands and the knees on the ground, but everything else is a go. So stretch. Curl. Feel into the areas in your body that might be stiff. And just move freely. Breathe. Good. And we're going to go into your cobra position. So cobra, take the hands a bit more forward. Drop the hips down. And I'm going to come this side. Nice and close. Alright. Shoulders back. Head up. Pull those shoulders back. Pull the chin up. Thighs are on the ground. Don't overdo it so that the lower back feels strained. Go where you're comfortable.
And then drop the head down. Tuck the toes under, push against the toes, and into your dog stretch. And back into cobra. Shoulders back. Nice deep breath in. And exhale. Hips up. Push against your toes so your heels are flexed nicely. And back into your cobra. Shoulders back. Breathe in and lift off. Good. Going into your push-up position, bring your right knee forward onto the ground. Stretch the left leg back and let me just show you what it looks like. Okay, it's like a really extended lunge. Flatten that foot. Now I know some of my men can't do this, so you're going to be probably here and then just stretch that leg back as much as you can. Back into push-up position. Bring that left knee forward and lunge. Good. And back to center. Alright. Nearing the end here, bring your right foot in, left leg extended, and we're going to do a straight forward stretch, not a cross stretch, okay? Forward stretch towards the toes, drop the head in, keep this knee pushing down, keep both hips on the ground, keep your body centered, so don't turn it, okay? Sliding straight down to that foot. Drop the chin in, deep breaths. And release. Nice. Change sides. Make sure that this leg is not out to the side or crossed over the midline, and that this foot is against the leg. Turning straight directly towards it. Toes pulling back, sliding directly forward over that leg. Okay. That's it. Chin tucked in, toes pulling back. Breathe and release. Breath. And release. I'm going to take both legs forward. I'm going to do one stretch forward. And release. Nice. Cross leg, comfortable position. Bring the left arm overhead. Grab it with the right hand. Pull against the ear and gently pull to the side. Really lengthening that side. And over to the other side. Reach. And stretching up. Hands behind the head. Push the chest up, head back. Really lift that chest. Supporting the neck with the hands. And bring the elbows together. And crouch. Good. And release. Shake out those hands. Alright, we're going up. It's swing time. And hands on the ground. Stretch those legs out into your push-up position. Thumbs up. And walk the hands back towards the feet. Rocking onto your feet. Curling up. Great stuff. Shake it out. Excellent. And breathing in, arms overhead. Ready to swing. Swinging is coming from the hips. And you're going to just fling your body forward without landing on your head. And try and keep those arms nice and relaxed. And when you come up to a balanced position, breathe in and swing. And swing. Let's do two more. I'm ruining my beautifully made hair. Whew. And center. Okay, gonna tap the inside of the knees. Christine, I feel you. This is our favorite one, I think, ending the class with. And let's just do the gumboot one too. Stick the foot behind the body and clip the little ankle there. Good, go wide and shake it out. Nice. Excellent. And I feel better. I feel better because I know that you guys are with me and that we're connected. And I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for joining me. It really means the world. I'm loving staying fit and exercising and connecting with you guys. WhatsApp me if you need anything, if anybody needs help. We will connect as a community and do whatever we can if there is a need. We are none of us alone, and we're strengthened by each other in this time. Read your favorite book that you haven't read in years. Make your favorite food. Phone someone you haven't spoken to in so long. Connect. Humanity is a beautiful thing. I love you guys. See you soon. Mwah! Again, that awkward silence while I look for the red button. Okay. There. Bye.